Tekno RC have firmly established themselves in the RC vehicle industry, and having used Tekno products in the past to upgrade various other trucks, the quality has always been second to none. And if there aren't enough Tekno vehicles in the portfolio already, here we have the latest 8th scale electric competition buggy, the EB48 2.0. The Tekno EB48 2.0 4-wheel drive competition 1/8 scale electric buggy incorporates many of the features introduced on the NB48 2.0, although this time Tekno didn't stop there. A 4mm chassis plate with decoupled components as well as an updated motor mount were developed to produce a slightly wider weight-forward layout that should make for an incredibly well-balanced and durable buggy. As with all of Tekno's vehicles, this is a kit version, meaning it needs building manually, after which you can add your own electronics, so there are various parts not included that need to be added separately, as well as a range of tools required for the general build, all of which we'll take a closer look at throughout the build series. Inside the box though, we'll find everything we need to build the rolling chassis. The way this works is we have these two larger sized bags within which we have a range of smaller bags, all labelled A through P. The idea is to start with bag A, the centre differential, and work your way through to bag P. As we work our way through each bag, we build a little more of the buggy, slowly attaching built parts together, and at the end we should have a complete rolling chassis. We also have the main chassis, which is expertly machined, 4mm thick machined aluminum for lighter weight yet high strength, pre-holed with cavities built in for mounting various parts and electronics further down for a lower centre of gravity, providing higher stability when racing around corners. Each electronic component has its own space on the chassis to minimise the influence on chassis flex too. Finally, we have the famous fighter jet inspired body included, which needs to be painted and cut before use, and with a decal sheet provided too, allowing you to really customise the look of your buggy and make it truly your own. As we would expect, the body is wider than normal to cater for that wider chassis. The provided instructional guide is rather detailed, showing the entire process of placing parts together, and a version is available on Tekno's site online should you wish to take a look beforehand. Conveniently, alongside the kit bags, we are also supplied with various fluids needed throughout the build, namely 550 and 500 CST oil for the shocks, 7000 and 10,000 oil for the differentials, and some thread lock and black grease. The manual does highlight where these should be used, although as a general rule you'll want to use the thread lock wherever you screw a steel screw into metal. And when it comes to tools, you'll need a pretty standard set of RC tools to build the entire kit. Hex and nut drivers for instance, nothing really out of the ordinary here, although I would definitely specifically recommend the Tekno 1115 shockshaft pliers. Seriously, this thing is so handy no matter which RC truck or buggy you own. Along with a 17mm wheel wrench. Again, I have the Tekno branded version here, part 1116, complete with a shock cap tool on the top. We'll also need some turnbuckle wrenches. Recommended is the Tekno 1103 wrench, which has 4 and 5mm ends, and the Tekno 1119, which is a 5.5 and 7mm. Oh, and a hobby knife and needle nose pliers come in very handy too. As stated, all the fluids you'll need are included with the package, everything except O-ring grease that is, so we'll need some of that too, and that should cover us when it comes to everything we need to build the entire kit. All in all, everything really looks high quality here. We'll take a more detailed look at the contents of each bag as we proceed through the build. Talking of the build, we'll be covering the entire process in some detail, so remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video as we begin with our first bag.